Welcome to Deep, my new Minecraft solo adventure focusing on the 1.17 update that has just been released. Now let's get into how it'll work. The idea behind Deep is that I will be stuck in a cave. I will not be allowed to leave the cave except for one exception, which we'll get to later. My goal in Deep is to use the new blocks and the new creatures and items that have been added in order to make my interpretation of a Minecraft cave. I will be living in the cavern, and the cavern will expand with each episode, and I will detail it however I see fit. Now, I must also beat the game from within this cave, so it will be a survival let's play, as well as just a showcase for the new 1.17 update. I have until the second part of the update releases to beat the Ender Dragon and finish the series. I also only have 3 lives, so I have to make it count. As I mentioned earlier, there is one exception to leaving the cave. The first episode of Deep, the one you have just clicked on, will focus on me finding resources that I otherwise would not be able to acquire in caves, such as wood, saplings, and food. This means I'll likely be trying to find a village and gathering as much resources as I can. Now, whatever food you see me gather in this episode will most likely be what I eat throughout the series, as food is very hard to come by in caves. Now, let's get into it, and I hope you enjoy my new series, Deep. As you saw in that intro scroll, welcome to Deep. Now, I gotta get hurried because something I didn't mention in that is I'm gonna be recording these videos in 1 hour stretches. So, essentially, whatever I get done in an hour, that's what I've got done for this video. Okay, here's a cave. First, let me make sure this is actually a cave. It is not, because the things I gotta get done in this video is I have to gather wood. I have to find a cave to live in. Oh, there's a village right there. I was gonna say that's one of the things I need to do because finding a village means food. Okay, that's lucky. I'm not gonna show all the resource gathering because there's gonna be a lot of punching trees. But let's head to that village. Once I get this one tree down, I'll make some basic tools, and then we're gonna try and get as much done as we can within that hour. I'm only gonna show about 18 minutes of that hour because that's about the usual length of my videos. Okay, so let me grab all these. I might be able to take these cows. If I can find a wandering trader, I can use his leads to okay, good. This one had a sapling in it. If I can find a wandering trader, I can use their saplings to bring cows down. I also need a bed. I just realized I'm not going to be able to really get sheep after this, so having a... What I'd like to do is be able to bring sheep down into the, what's it called? Oh my gosh, why am I struggling to talk so much today? I want to use leads to bring 2 sheep down into whatever cave I find, because if I can find a good cave and bring sheep down there, then I can use beds for the Ender Dragon fight, although, I mean, that's a long time coming, so I might not have to worry about that. This is really good, though, because I'm getting a lot of food, which means I'll be able to get a variety of foods, and since I'll be in a cave, I will have so many golden carrots. In fact, I should just make a massive carrot farm for golden carrots. Okay, let's see if there's a crafting table in this village, and if so, I guess I can just make one. I'll make some basic tools. We're gonna need that. the tools that I really need are basically here. And I didn't really need to make a pickaxe because, truthfully, I'm not going to be using one this episode because I'll be living in a cave for so long, mining isn't a concern. So here's another thing I want to get. So I have an oak sapling. I want to get a sapling from every tree variant so that I can grow them all down. A ravine is what I really want to find, because if I can find a ravine, then I should have no problem growing trees whatsoever. Okay, cool. We got a sapling almost instant. Oh my gosh, I want this block break. For the birch trees. I don't know what I'll use birch for yet, but we'll find out. Okay, we need dark oak. And because dark oaks take a while to mine and I'm using a wooden axe, I'll just kind of speed up this quick little mining portion. So, be back in 1 second, guys. Okay, that took a little longer than a second, didn't it? Well, that's because I needed 4 saplings instead of just 1. So that took a little longer. And while I was doing that, I just realized I actually have a lot more work. I thought I would just need food and wood, but what I didn't think about is I definitely need an enchanting table. And I'm sure there's going to be more things I think about as I'm on this adventure. But now that I know I need an enchanting table, that definitely means that I need to find a way to get cows down into my cave for breeding. And more than that, I need to find sugarcane. Okay, there's an abandoned portal over there. Let's go check out that abandoned portal. And then I might just cut ahead until I find... There's actually some spruce over there, so I'm going to go grab that as well. And then I'll just cut ahead until I find some sugarcane or a cave that I think is worthwhile. I have some... I don't have any wheat. So what I might have to do is I'll have to plant some wheat. Silk touch, that's nice. They both have silk touch. Yeah, I'll have to find a way to use these well. I'll probably use this thing almost immediately because I don't know what I would use silk touch on an axe for. And I'll use it for chopping trees. But plains are a good place to find caves in my experience, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna... Sugarcane. Let's grab all of this. This seed is really working out for me. Now, here's what I gotta do. Once I get this spruce sapling, I need to find a cave, and I need to plant some wheat and lure these cows to my cave. Once I get them in the cave, preferably a ravine. I would really like to find a ravine. We'll be all set. But first I need one of these saplings. So we will be right back once I find a cave that suits my needs. Okay guys, I found this really nice cave here. Now there's one problem with this cave. Like I said, I really wanted a ravine so that it would be open to sunlight and so that I could one second. Oh, so that could be open to sunlight and so I could grow trees in it. So one thing I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to open this cave. Now, okay guys, we're back. After clearing that, I unfortunately realized that the cave is actually really small, and this isn't the small cave definitely isn't what we're looking for. So I'm gonna pull out my map and I'm gonna mark this, but this might not be the one for us. So we're gonna keep looking around these plains, and if we can find a ravine, that'd be great. But we might not be able to, which would really suck. So I'll be right back again once I've found something something of interest. Okay, what's in here? Apples. Not, although they'd be good, they're not really the food source I'm looking for because they're not like plantable. I mean, you can get them from trees, so I already have basically all the saplings I need for that. I want this though, because these are a pain to make. Here it is, ladies and gents, our saving grace. Looking down here, we've got a nice ravine, and if I open it up a bit more, I don't even really need to open it up more, but this place has plenty of exposed light, open enough land that I should be able to plant trees down there. This could work. Is this on my map? Not even a little, and I really should have waited. But I can turn coordinates on them a little bit later, and I'm gonna put my bed here because even though I only have 3 lives, I don't like crouching on bed. I don't trust that. Even though I only have 3 lives, this way I'll respawn here if I manage to like somehow die. Which with me I'll probably die pretty early on, and have to be a lot careful there with. Oh no. Yeah, like for a series where I only have 3 lives, I'm not watching my. Okay, the last thing we need to do for this episode is get 2 cows down here and put away in a pen. So, bam, 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 bam. That should do. Now, we need to do a few things in order to get ready for the cows. Okay, so right here seems like a good place. We're gonna dig out a little gap in the ground for 2 cows to go. I'll put a ladder in here later. Let's go sleep, and then when I get back, when we wake up, I'll start growing some wheat down there. If I can find if there's a skeleton up here before I go to sleep, I'll kill that, get bone meal, get some wheat. Is there a skeleton? No. So I'll grow some wheat. I'll just cut ahead until it grows, and once it's grown, we will go find some cows to go put in a hole. Oh, I almost died there. I'll get a better wheat farm going later, but I need wheat. I'll be right back when that grows. I just died, and so we're down to 2 lives. This might be a shorter series than I expected. But I'll do better with the next 2 lives. I also lost multiple cows in the process. Things aren't looking great. I need to find some iron because I've determined at this point that essentially the only way I'm getting a cow down here safely is with a water bucket, because I've tried to get them down here, and I killed 2 of them with fall damage, and then the third one that I dropped down here, I killed myself with fall damage as well. So, yeah, not the greatest start. Now, what I'd like to know in the comments, for anyone who's reached this point in the video, should I count the first episode death? Because, I mean, I'm not living in the cave yet. If I don't get any responses in the comments, I'm going to just count it. And I'll have 2 lives left. But if I see something in the comments saying that it shouldn't count as my first death, and that outweighs the people that say it should count as my first death, then they won't count it as my first death. Is it safe down there? Yep. We're gonna put him in a boat. We're gonna put water. Now, surely he has... No. No. Oh. Come on, buddy. Come on. We've got 1 cow that's made it safely down. Come on, buddy. Out you go. Come on. Into the hole. Good boy. And I wish you luck, because your ancestors haven't fared so well. Yep. Go ahead, buddy. Have fun. Survive. No! Take a trip. Go ahead. Please. No. Oh. Oh. Good Lord. Don't fall. Whatever you do, cow, please don't fall. No! Oh, I thought I was dead there. I didn't realize I couldn't sprint. That cow is making me very scared. The amount of water I have put to catch a single cow. I caught him! He's fine! He's not dead. Oh, yes. Finally. 2 cows. Okay, guys. I can pick up this waterfall. Everything finally the way it should be. Goodbye.